Hi, I want to talk to you today about tokenising happiness. I'm Andy and I've been a full-time public happiness creator for the last 8 years. I lead a community of volunteers around the world using positive and creative ideas to try and bring more peace and well-being to where they live. Our community and our partners around the world engage more than 1 million people in public happiness activities and projects on the streets every year. In the last few years, that's become ever more difficult as social media has become more pay-to-play, meaning that ideas which used to be able to emerge from the crowd and take off to benefit society can't do so anymore, and communities like ours struggle to collaborate with each other unless, of course, we have a large budget to pay the social media platforms. With the tools that made what we were doing possible gradually being taken away, I took a step back to see what we could do to change this and where we should go from here. And I came to the realization that what we were doing shouldn't exist. In fact, charities and volunteering shouldn't exist at all. They only exist because we live in an extremely broken economic system. And this realization is what led me to create the public happiness economy. Simon Kuznets invented the GDP-based economic system, which most of our societies are based on today, as a post-World War recovery mechanism. His idea was to place most of the economy's money focus it on industry and tech and finance to rebuild these industries after the war. Industries like healthcare and education, to put less value on these, and humanitarian industries or issues to put no money at all on these, or hardly any, leaving these for volunteers of a kind heart who just see something that needs to be done to try and support these issues, or for charities who have to run around begging for money, which is extraordinarily inefficient. Kuznets was very clear that this was only supposed to be a temporary recovery mechanism. He was also very clear that it would not produce healthy and happy societies, and many of the problems that we see in the world around us today are coming from this system. This is the foundation of the system. And the truth is very simple. My realization was very simple. If you're benefiting society, you should be rewarded for it. That's what economies were created for, to reward people who benefit them, benefit their society. Our platform and token aim to focus on this area here by rewarding people for taking positive action on issues which are troubling their local community. Issues like isolation, community connection, homelessness, teaching about nature and how to be more connected to the environment, or supporting the elderly, these kind of humanitarian important issues. I would love to have you join us fixing this issue which is at the very root of today's world, and creating a new economy and a new future which has far more peace, well-being and friendliness in it. Thank you.